Hello,
welcome agents.
Welcome to the Dust Storm event stream. Today we're taking a look at our Dust Storm event. You may notice something different with our waiting screen. And this takes us out of DC and brings us New York. To make sure that you're gonna enjoy everything that we have prepared for you. Stay to the end because we have something special planned for the end of the stream. This event was formed Warlords of New York with an entirely new atmosphere featuring dust storms, new enemy encounters, community goals, and plenty of rewards to earn throughout the whole event.
Yes, and just a quick note before we head into the event. This stream is pre-recorded. I see you guys like guessing with every stream. Like, is this live? Is this live? It usually is. We're always live, but this time myself and Leo are on vacation. But we wanted you to get to know everything about this event because it's a pretty damn awesome one. So not super active in chat today, but there will be opportunities where we'll be very active soon.
Yeah, and with that said, let's head to New York. So we're going to break down everything in just a moment. And to support us to do that, we're going to have a very special guest from the Bucharest studio. But before we go with the new to understand how everything works together in the Storm event. All right, and joining us now is Bogdan, who worked on bringing this event to life. Hello, Bogdan. Thanks for joining us.
Hello, thanks for having me, and hi to all the agents watching the stream.
Could you give us a little rundown who you are, what you do on the Division 2?
Yeah, so I've been on the Division 2 for the year and a half. I'm a game designer, more specifically, you guys will know my work through the seasonal events, which I've been focused on. I've led the efforts for the winter, the cherry blossom, and now the dust storm events.
Cool, and to talk about those events, let's start with where the idea came from. So how did it happen? How you decided to go for the summer event with Dust Storm?
Well, we knew summer was coming, and we also didn't want to do anything fantasy. We didn't want to do anything comical like a beach party. So we wanted to keep things pretty, to keep them grounded and as realistic as possible. So that's how we leaned into the dust storm. It's not completely out of the world that happened. It's an interesting scenario for us to explore and for the players to check out how New York would look like in such a scenario. Also, speaking of New York, we've been hearing feedback for players that they want a reason to return to those DLCs. So this is an opportunity for us and for them to go back and have new exciting things to do in a cool map of New York. On the Dust Storm itself, again, we already knew we have this pretty solid weather system inside the Division 2. It even includes its own Dust Storm. So we went like, let's try to bring it to the next level in terms of both visually, but also connecting it with the rest of the event and how enemies spawn, and that whole loop is intertwined between both the storm and the enemy spawning.
Yeah, so as Bogdan mentioned, this event takes place in WONI, Warlords of New York, which will be available to all players during the time of the event. So from July 21st to August 11th, you will be able to play for free Warlords of New York. You will, however, need to complete everything from the campaign and be level 40 in order to enjoy the Dust Storm event.
Yes, and you touched a little bit on it, but like obviously players are gonna first catch the weather. Like this is unmistakable. So can you tell us a little bit more about how the dust storms work?
Yeah, so the dust storm and the system itself has two main components. One of it is the calm storm, and the other is the raging storm. During the calm storm, you will encounter enemies periodically while just roaming the map. Things are not that crazy, but you still get the limited visibility. You get to experience the map and how NPCs work with the regular calm version of the storm. This will stay there for between 16 to 18 minutes and will happen every time. Then the raging storm begins, and you get to see that the whole mood changes. Visibility is significantly impacted during this phase of the storm, and the enemies themselves will constantly be ambushing you.
And you touched about the enemies. We just saw the comparison between the calm storm and the raging storm. I think right now we're going to have the both of them, side by side. So the weather is there to actually affect your gameplay, to impact your visibility. And we briefly saw a little bit the kill squads that we're going to face. Can you talk us a little bit more about those kill squads?
They are called the Dust Devils. They are like a subgroup of the Rikers, which saw in the storm an opportunity for them to take over the city. They'll be constantly ambushing you, similar systems to what we've had previously in the past. Then the storm itself, they also are affected by the event modifier, which increases their damage dealt at close range, but also increases the damage they take. So it's going to be a double-edged sword. Some of them will come with brand new goggles to help them protect themselves from the storm. And if you take them out, this is going to be your main source of obtaining event keys.
Really cool. So there's a lot of stuff to explore in New York. And as usual, we have these things that you should, find every single one of. Can you tell us a little bit more about the storm beacons?
Yeah, so the Dust Devils hid a bunch of loot all around New York. So it's up to you to go out there, start exploring, find them, blow them up, and get the loot for yourself. It's really cool loot. It's going to use the same rewards as the gear cache. So really valuable thing. So I'm promoting it. You should go out there, blow them up, get the loot. And whenever you blow them up, there is a chance that a squad will ambush you. But you have to keep moving a bit. It's not going to be instant. One more thing that I want to highlight for these is every single day they will get replaced by the Dust Devils. So every single day you can go out there and gain even more loot.
Very, very cool. So we have the kill squads. We have the exploration aspect that players love in those seasonal events. I want to say, I think we have an extra thing that players love, that is bosses. Do we have bosses in this event like we had in the previous ones?
Of course we do. The Dust Devil have their own bosses. They are Paul and Black Lung. Paul is a sniper archetype that likes to hide in the shadows and uses some sort of tech to be invisible to Isaac. And Black Lung is a big guy with big guns that is going to pressure you and try to get your attention while other enemies like Paul or other NPCs try to kill you. Killing them will also reward you with their headgear and a guaranteed key from each one of them.
Very cool. We're seeing the gameplay right now. I'm excited to join the fight and face them.
Same. And I believe that there's another bad guy who wants to play her. Yeah?
Yeah, there's been some rumors that there is a hunter out there lurking in the storm, ambushing weakened agents. So watch out for that. Every time the storm ends, there is a chance for you to encounter this elusive hunter. So take him out, take his mask, and you'll get another key as a bonus as well from him as too.
Really cool. Scratches.
Yeah, the scratch.
Looks nice. Okay, so for players who just got in on the stream, or if we do a little cut down on social, the too long didn't read kind of recap of what players can expect in this event. Could you give us a rundown on that? And also, since you've been working on these seasonal events, season to season, is there any particular feedback that you received and have incorporated in this event? And if so, how?
So if you are level 40 and you have one campaign finished, you're ready to jump right into the event. So you should speak with Casey Bell, fly to New York and then start the event, explore the map, check out the storm, explode the storm beacons, defeat all the enemies, defeat the bosses, gain as many keys as you can. And with these keys, then you will go to the cash vendor, where you can exchange them for apparel or for gear, or you can even donate them, which will help with the community challenges. And we also have an expanded personal donation track, where you can get a bunch of new rewards. So really cool, and a bunch of things for you to do this event. And regarding feedback, I can say for sure that we're always looking at the community feedback. And to touch on, you'll notice we have like multiple changes here and there, bigger and smaller. To touch on some of the more major ones, I would say, for example, in the past, the keys were dropped based on a RNG percentage chance to get them. Instead of that, we moved away. Now it's a guaranteed way to get them. So as long as you kill the required amount of NPCs to get the key, you will always get it. For example, on Heroic, if you kill 10 enemies, you will have a guaranteed keys. And another thing that we introduced with this event was for players that don't have that much time, for the first 150 enemies you kill each day, the requirement to get the key will be halved. So from 10 on Heroic to 5. These are just a couple of major things that we changed, trying to make the event better for everyone. And looking back at Ronin, for example, I think there's been a lot of feedback that the Ronin chaos was really fun. So with this event and with the Raging Storm, we tried to recreate that chaos, that feeling of constant pressure and fighting all over the map. And again, I welcome players to link up together and try to defeat all these enemies. It's always more fun when there are more things going around and the pressure is higher.
Very cool. I think that's a great aspect that you brought. That is like, we're taking the feedback from the previous event. So, I cannot play every day, or I don't have a lot of time to log in and grind those keys. The first 150 kills are gonna give you a boost to progress. I really loved the Ronin situation that we had, and we need to patch. Why you only fix the things that are good for the community? Now we are putting the effort on design. So I think that's great. I'm super glad to hear. I'm excited to see how the community will react to those. And talking about the community, you briefly talked about like how they can expand those keys. One of the things that you mentioned is the community challenge. So we have the community challenge again. Now we're seeing the 3 caches, as you mentioned. The first one shows the apparel cache that you can get vanity. You have the gear cache as well, and we have the community cache. So this time we have a bigger challenge for the community cache, because we're getting more keys, so more reasons for you to donate your keys. We're gonna touch about the personal donation track, but for the community challenge we have 3 tiers to donate, as we always have. So the first one is 1 million keys, the second one is 5 million keys, and the third one is 10 million keys.
Wow.
The first one gives you the pole jacket, the second the boots, and the third the pants. And the new cache location that you can do all of that is in the Haven. The seasonal vendor is located at Haven in the Warlords of New York. So you just need to donate 1 key to get the rewards, but we encourage you to donate more, because there's super cool stuff for you in the personal donation track.
Yes, and speaking of that, when you contribute to the community challenge, you also progress your own track. So you got your personal donation track, is the name, the official name, and you progress individually. And this time it's not only arm patches, there's a bunch of cool rewards. You see, yes, I want these weapon skins. So we have St. Elmo's engine and the Lexington weapon skin. I'm gonna grab them both.
Yeah, and in case you don't have the weapons, we give them in the first 5 levels, and then in the second one, now we're gonna change to pay 2. You're gonna see the skins as well.
Yes, so there's a 10-tier progression, and the rewards are claimed through the community cache.
And yes, those are the arm patches for the personal donation track.
Very on brand for the dust storm, cracked and dry and
And we heard the community feedback that, it's only ARM patches for us to donate for the bigger challenge. Now you're going to have more stuff, more reasons to donate and to support the community, reminding that this is a cross-platform donation. So if you contribute from PC, you're going to support Xbox players, we're going to support PlayStation players, everybody together.
But I like these. Like, they're very different from the usual ARM patches.
Yes,
they're
they
really
are.
Cool ones. Super nice.
Okay, so to finish this part, we're going to talk about what everyone wants to know, that are the rewards. So we mentioned a few of them already. We have the apparel cache that has a lot of new exclusive things for you to unlock. But the first reward that you might get is the login mask. So you just need to join the event during the duration from July 21st tomorrow to August 11. You'll be able to get this parched headgear, the black version, for free just by logging in the event. All right, we also have 5 unique outfits. Let's start with the first one, that is the Yod. So it's this one. All of them are very on brand for the Dust Storm. You've seen their New York cars in the back. So this is a New York event. We have the Dust Storm, and those are the skins that you have. The next one is the Vagabond. Yes, this one. Very cool cap. Unique unique vibe from this cap as well. The third one is the Breathless that we have in 2 versions. This is the first one. And we have in gray as well. So the 2 variations of the Breathless outfit. And the fourth one is the Parched that we mentioned before, but now the full version, the black one, you can get through the login reward. This is the original apparel cache version of it. And finally, the last one is the Wired. So this is the Wired outfit. All of them can be obtainable through individual pieces through the apparel caches. In total, we have also gear dice, boss masks, variations of masks, weapon skins, and in total we have 43 unique rewards. If you complete all of them, you get the Pulse skill VFX as a completion reward. And one of the things that we have for this event, you might have spotted during the personal donation track, is the exclusive seasonal event weapon. So this is the pistol. Where's the name here? Yes, the name Pistol Rabbit D50. You can get through the gear cache. A quick reminder of what Bogdan mentioned, that those storm beacons that you can interact every day, they work as a gear cache, so you can get the pistol through them as well. And they have a higher chance of getting this weapon prototype version compared to the other gear. So the prototype version of the Rabbit D50 has a higher chance than the regular prototype weapons of the cache. It has a talent called Foam at the Mouth, and after killing an enemy with a headshot, applies Ensnar to the next enemy you hit, amplifies weapon damage by 25% against Ensnar enemies.
I really love all the names that the team has worked on for this event. Like, I've been away a little bit on vacation before I came in for this, and I just hearing some of them for the first time. They're all so on brand. Like Dust Storm, Foam at the Mouth. Like we had, I don't know. It's really. Okay. Well, Bogdan, thank you so much for taking the time to walk us through everything today. Is there anything you want to leave the community with? Any tips before they head into New York and take on this Dust Storm?
Yeah, I actually have one more final tip to give you guys. So while the storm is raging, if you're feeling overwhelmed, then all you have to do is take out the enemies around you and just sit still for a second. You'll see the ambushes will slow down. On the flip side, if you want all the heat that you can get from the raging storm, then stay on your feet, keep moving around, and you will get constant ambushes. Interact with them. If you find the storm beacon, blow it up, you'll get even more enemies. So that's kind of the secret to get the max potential from the event. This being said, I would like to highlight the team and all the effort they put in. They did a great job. The event looks amazing, and I hope our players will enjoy it. And thanks to all the players for all the continued support they have showed us. Thanks for inviting me on the stream, and I'll see you guys tomorrow on the streets of New York.
Thank you so much, Bogdan. It was amazing, and I think the community really appreciates those types of events. All right, see you in New York. And talking about New York, we are returning to New York through Warlords of New York, and due to that, we're gonna bring back one of the fan favorites. So as you've been requesting, during the duration of this event, we're gonna have the return of the release mode. Yes, the one that we brought in February and March during the anniversary. We're bringing back now, since Warlords of New York will be available for free to all our players during the Storm event. And to make things a little bit more interesting, we are actually adding 2 new completion rewards. So if you have your normal, first of all, you're gonna need to start a new character, because the character that you had for the anniversary season is gonna change, or is gonna be deleted. That progression is lost because that was for that time only. Now we're gonna start from the 0, and the thing is, if you complete in normal, your normal character, you're gonna have the Salt Flat MK46 LMG skin. So this is if you complete the Liberty Island mission, and if you do that in your hardcore character, you're gonna have the same skin, but with the kill count skin, the kill counts version of that. So 2 cool rewards for you if you take the challenge again of playing release mode during this the Storm event. And yeah, just a quick reminder that your progress will be reset, so this is an extra incentive for you to run through the campaign and to have fun during the Storm event.
Yes, so we have a new classified assignment coming up, right?
Yes, we have new classified assignments. So as you expected, we mentioned in the launch of Season 2, we're going to have 2 classified assignments this season. The first one was the arcade, and now it's time to go to the 4th one of Year 8. You're going to respond to a distress signal from a fellow agent and navigate a faction war between the True Sons and the Hyenas. This is the Macmillan Reservoir. And we have actually an extra piece of news about classified assignments, because in order to celebrate this new release, we're also bringing a rotation of free access to classic classified assignments. So those from Year 1 will be available for free in a rotation. Every week, you're going to be able to take a different challenge. We know that some players were wondering, like, hey, how can I play those missions from Year 1? This is your chance every week. On Tuesday, we're going to have a different rotation. The first one will be the National Bond Armory, and it'll be available from July 21st to July 28th. And then we have a rotation of missions every single week. So a new chance for you to enjoy classified assignments.
Super cool. We have another comeback with this event, and it is the CC Collabs. So this time around, we have Charles, we have Felipe Ramos, and NGN. Those are the latest creators to get their gear in the game. And here we see...
You see the outfit for Charles.
Exactly, yeah.
The firefighter, this is Felipe Ramos.
And as usual, the arm patches are given out by codes from the creators themselves. So look up their socials. We will link to them as well in our patch notes and on social. And keep your eyes peeled to find the code that would grant the arm patch. For the t-shirts, hoodies, and hats, those can be found in the open world loot. And the backpack is collected by finishing their respective project chains. So go out and finish their project chains. This time around, it's New York activities. So just on brand for the event.
Yes, very, very cool. I'm super happy to have those creators featured. They are from different types of communities, parts of the world, so very cool to feature them.
Yeah, and I really enjoy these collabs. And, you know, sometimes people are like, who are these people? Like, check them out. And if you don't know the creator, check them out. And please, let us know which creators you want to see, because this is something we want to continue doing. We want to give, highlight the community. We want to highlight the creators. These are really cool people, so you should catch a stream.
Yes, and talking about streamers or creators, we have Twitch drops, right?
We do have Twitch drops. Tomorrow, we have another Twitch drops campaign starting July 21st to July 28th. And we have 5 rewards that you can claim. 30 minutes gives you the arm patch. and 1 hour the named cache. 2 hours another arm patch, that's the horseshoe. And then we have an exotic cache for 3 hours, and 4 hours gives you the weapon skin settled.
All right, so July 21st to July 28th. But before we wrap things up, I know that you've been wondering what we wanted to say for the end. We actually got one more update for you. So the Dust Storm event kicks off tomorrow, and just as it ends, you will face another, probably even bigger challenge on Division 2.
Yes, so on August 11th, a brand new incursion launches. And you will get more information about this the weeks ahead, but we did want to make sure that everybody has enough time to prepare and find your teammates.
So yeah, it's happening. We have the time. The August 11, we have a new incursion, so get ready for that. We already shared a little bit about your 8 plans, and now we have officially the time for the incursion Broken Rain. But this, now that you're seeing on the screen, is a different thing. This is actually a reward, a new reward for you to go back and enjoy Paradise Lost, our first incursion. So we're gonna bring now, with the season 2.2 update with the Dust Storm event, we're bringing a new reward for our first incursion, Paradise Lost. This is called the Prima Donna. It's a sniper, marksman rifle. Prima Donna. Yeah, I'm going now with my half Italian, half Brazilian accent here. And that's the Paradise Lost incursion is the perfect environment for you to test your skills, to prepare your builds, and engage with your friends. Like prepare your group to take the challenge of the new incursion. So just a quick explanation of how this weapon works. You're gonna have everything in the patch notes that will be released right after this stream. But we have a talent called You Can Look But You Can't Touch. It gives you 10 stacks out of combat, and then when you're in combat, each stack gives you amplify your damage by 12.5%. You lose 1 stack when you get hit, so you repair fully the damage that you took by spending those stacks. So if you stay in combat not being hit and just hitting the other enemies, you're dealing more damage, and that's the talent of this sniper. So this new exotic reward will be available in the Paradise Lost incursion with this event, and during the Dust Storm event as well. Now we're bringing an extra support for you to take the challenge. We are enabling global events with the incursion. So now you can enjoy some of the global events that we have prepared for the following weeks that are Ambush and Assault. With the micro events, you should have plenty power to take the challenge and complete Paradise Lost, getting ready for the Broken Rain incursion.
Was that the first time you said a name? I feel like that was the first time you said the name of the new incursion.
Really?
Just like randomly in the sentence.
Broken Rain.
Broken Rain. Yeah, get ready. So we also have exclusive rewards for those who complete it quickly. The 24-hour window and the 7-day window will get you exclusive rewards, so get ready so you can complete it within that time. There will be something waiting for you.
All right, I think that's it. We covered everything. Dust Storm event, new incursion coming right after in season 2. We have a lot of things to I have a lot of grinding to do with this event because I want to get all those rewards.
They're amazing. Yeah,
they're amazing. I really need to
and there's many of them.
43 only apparel. So yeah. let's work together with the bigger community challenge. So we have a lot of reasons to go to New York, and I think, again, as Bogdan mentioned, the community always asks like, hey, can we go back to the DLCs? Do we have a reason to go back to those DLCs? Now we have a whole seasonal event, a lot of activities planned for Warlords of New York, available to everyone, including those who don't own the expansion.
Yeah, and then on August 11, when the Dust Storm wraps up, then we're jumping into the next incursion, Broken Rain.
That's it.
See you there.
This is a pre-recorded, like you mentioned, so probably right now I might be in chat.
Not edited though, so
not edited. Yeah, if I made mistakes in a different moments here, so it's not going to be edited. But I can imagine that the chat right now is super happy with everything that we are going to bring to the game. So tomorrow, new update in Division 2. We're going to have the patch notes released very soon. In the meantime, enjoy your summer. Anais, enjoy your summer as well.
Yeah, you too.
And see you next time. Bye-bye.